Nope, we got no sound.
I think we're back.
Oh, we're back.
Sorry. Sorry about that. We had, look, I have a new, I just made this. I just made this technical difficulties thing just in time for us to have technical difficulties. Not sure exactly why we didn't have audio just then, but we did not. But anyway, apparently we're back, and we're here for our 16th live stream. Hello, Joe. Hello, Stephen. Hi, Joy, and hi, Mike. How's everybody doing? Everybody staying warm?
I'm not.
Everybody get some good Winter Wonderland photos? We got a bunch. We got, I didn't really think we were going to get that many, but in the end, we got a pretty good pile.
Yeah.
Got a pretty good pile of photos. Hi, Woody. How you doing, buddy? Woody sent in pictures. I think everybody in the chat right now sent in pictures, I believe. Could be mistaken. What you been doing today? Working?
Yeah, working. Working.
I went out and attempted bird photography and just really didn't have a very good day of it. Although, Joy, there are hooded mergansers right now at Curtain Pole Road Pond, so you might want to get down there. There was a male and a female, so that was pretty cool. It's working good. It doesn't work miracles, but it works good. It'll export, it'll render and write a 10-minute video in about 2 minutes, which, used to, hey, Cuban Rum, my old computer would always take it, about 3 minutes per minute. That's just an estimate, but it would always take longer than the length of the video to do it, and this one does it, a lot faster. And I don't know, you guys will have to tell us. I think see if it shows us being at 1080p.
Yes.
Yep, so we are streaming at 1080p, and I think, I could be wrong, I think the audio delay I've got fixed. 1, 2, 3, clap. I don't know, maybe it's not. Hey, Walt from Mississippi, how you doing? How you doing? So after the failed, or not failed, but just not great bird photography this morning, I met up with David and Irwin, who David's done a video with him, and we did street photography in Chattanooga, so that was fun. Audio sounds in sync, Cuban Rum says. Great, fantastic, because that was a problem last time. Ray sent a photo.
It's us.
Ray sent my buddy Ray sent a video of us to show us whether or not it's in sync. That's awesome. Thanks, Ray.
So, Mike.
What?
Mike asked, Heather, did you find the app that lets you read a 4K monitor? No. However, we did figure it out.
Yes. If you do the, what was it called? The scaled thing where it says it looks like this, it's actually doing 4K while making the text look like the other, which is cool. And the way I did it, I did a screen grab, and then I imported that screen grab into Lightroom or Photoshop to see, and it at 100%, it's much smaller than the screen. So, did I say that right?
Yes, you did.
Okay.
So, yeah, if you are using, Mike, if you go under System Preferences and then Display, and then you're picking, like, bigger text or more space, it's not changing the resolution of the monitor itself, so you're still seeing 4K.
Yeah, it looks like in terms of your text size, and if you do a screen grab, it screen grabs at that other size, but you're actually looking at 4K. They could have made it a whole lot better than that.
Yeah. So Ray says he's going home to unbox his new toy.
He says he's putting it off. So I guess somebody was there to sign for it then, Ray. Ray just ordered a couple days ago from Bedford's using the Birds as Art coupon code, Nikon 200 to 500 f5.6, which is an awesome lens. Yeah, I thought that's what you had been doing. So you're actually looking at 4K, Mike. So that's really cool. But me and David and Irwin, we walked around. We started at Clyde's on Main Street, and we walked all the way over to the football stadium, to Finley Stadium, and to the backside of it,
Oh wow.
and walked all the way back, and had some pretty good times.
Same, Joy. Oh.
Yeah, it's cold. I wore two t-shirts and then a long sleeve t-shirt and a sweatshirt today, and I was fine.
I'm wearing 2 pairs of pants right now.
Cool. Cool. All right, Heather, you're already in charge by yourself.
Oh.
Where our ice machine was accidentally turned off, so I don't have a cooler. I shall return. Everybody, ask Heather a question.
I can show off my new toy.
Oh yeah, do that.
I got a new toy, you guys. So, I haven't had a monopod. And Phil has been letting me shoot with his 200 to 500 sometimes, which is heavy for me. So I got a monopod. I'm not sure if you guys can see it because I can't see what's going on the camera. So there's my monopod. Carbon fiber. Weighs less than a pound. So I'm excited to start using it.
Let's compare it. This is my old one that I've had for a million years. So yeah, yours folds down a little bit smaller.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I was about to say yours is lighter, but
No, mine's definitely lighter. I notice it.
Fancy smancy.
Yeah, this is a Surui P326.
Looks pretty cool. You know, Heather and I are going to Hilton Head later this month, and I guess we're going to do some wildlife photography. And I guess somebody's going to be using my 200 to 500, which is totally fine with me. And she'll need a monopod for that. So
Yeah. And it has the whole, if you screw it, it turns into a spike instead of the rubber foot, which is pretty cool.
Mine's got that.
Yeah, shush. Hey, Blue Newt.
Hello. Did that come up over here before it came up on the actual?
Yeah, it comes up for me faster than it does you.
That's crazy, and
It always is.
I'm running the actual stream.
Yeah, I've handheld that 200 to 500 to shoot an owl the day I had surgery. That was,
yeah,
it was heavy.
Well, we got to see it though.
Yeah.
We got to see the owl though. That was awesome. What else has been going on?
For me?
Yep.
Not much.
Nothing. What's been going on with you guys?
Mike said, "Great, Phil, you can get some gator shots."
Yeah. I don't think, I mean, are there gators at Hilton Head?
Yes,
Oh,
absolutely.
all right,
I've seen them like in
canceled.
the road there.
Canceled. Nope.
We're still going.
Yeah, we're still going. You know, I'm not normally afraid of gators. It's just that one that I couldn't see that was growling. That really put me on my heels. It did. Mm-hmm. It scared me. I was scared for sure. Oh, Mike says, "Oh yeah, there are gators."
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I've never been to Hilton Head, but I've been 5 miles south as the crow flies to Tybee Island. Never saw any there, but
Oh, they're all over the place in Hilton Head.
yeah. Well, I mean, you know, Hilton Head's more marshy
Yeah, it's
than
very
Tybee
marshy.
Island. So we're probably going to do, you know, just a cell phone live stream, maybe walking around the you know, we're Disney crazy, and we're going to stay at Disney's Hilton Head Island Resort, which is supposedly pretty cool. So we'll probably hike around there.
Oh, he says he likes the Pinckney Wildlife Refuge. That's the one we want to go to, or the one I want to go to.
We want to go to?
Okay, we want to go to.
Yeah. That's Steven. He went to UT.
Oh.
Go Vols.
I'm sorry.
Shushy. They're on all the burial islands. Okay, cool. Yeah, we definitely. I mean, that's the one, right? The Pinckney. That's the.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. We're gonna go there maybe on the day before. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because we're going down Saturday and staying somewhere.
Dublin, Georgia.
Of that weekend, and then so we'll probably wake up Saturday morning and maybe go there, and then we can't check into our hotel until 4:00 Sunday afternoon. So
yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah.
It's going to be cool. It's only the second time Heather and I have gone someplace just us. I mean, Don't get me wrong, I'm going to miss my daughter, but sometimes it's nice just to be us two. But I will miss Casey for sure.
Yeah. Cuban Rum says he has to take us on a swamp walk at the Everglades.
I'm in.
I'm in.
Yeah, just as long as there's not a growling invisible gator that sounds like thunder.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay. You know those little ones that were in your video though. You know that are those wouldn't scare me too much. I don't think. I mean, I don't think I'd want to stick my head in their mouth or anything.
Yeah.
But
Blue Newt, we're going February 20th is when we leave.
we're pretty excited.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty excited for sure. All right, well, let's see. I don't have a channel of the week this week, and I don't have any thank yous other than thank you to all of y'all for watching the videos, and thank you for sending pictures in, and just we really appreciate it, and all the nice comments all the time. We get lots and lots of nice comments, and I try my best to respond to every single one. I don't think I'm completely caught up on the most recent video because I've been busy today. But once I get back to work, I'll have a lot of free time, so I can. That sounds funny, right? Mm-hmm. But anyway, really appreciate everybody watching the videos and commenting on the videos. It seems like there's a couple of hundred people that watch every video, no matter what it's about, and it's really appreciated, very, very much.
Lord Boosh, hello.
Lord Boosh, I like that. Hi, Phil. Oh, I mean, hi, Lord Boosh. Let's see. So, of course, let's say that we'll do 2 channels of the week this week. That'll be Cuban Rum, one word. Subscribe to his channel. He's I think he has 6 videos out now, and I really enjoy them. There's a certain wholesomeness about his videos that I really enjoy. So check those out, and of course, as always, check out our good buddy David Sailors, which I think most of the people that watch this channel probably watch David's channel.
Blue Newt, in fact, just said that she narrowed down her subs, and you and Dave are at the top.
Woohoo! That's awful nice. That is awful nice. Okay, let's see about the pictures. If I can figure out how to make them come onto the screen. There they are.
Dwayne's here. He's in.
Oh, there's Dwayne.
He's in blizzards, 7 inches of snow.
Oh yeah. I was going to say, so I didn't know if Dwayne was in that area, but I know
he's in Iowa.
I know Blue Newt is in the snow zone, and George Nagata's in the snow zone. This particular, when you guys we got some flurries.
Yeah, nothing substantial.
I think where I work, which is about 20-minute drive northeast of here, we had a light dusting, and here at home we had, just flurries that didn't. It was nothing.
It was sad.
But I know I think Blue Newt said something about 30 inches. Yeah, 30 inches. So there's definitely opportunity. 18 inches, Gary. Hi, Gary.
He's in Connecticut. Good grief, y'all.
Yeah, we don't get that kind of snow here in southeast Tennessee.
Mm-mm.
And if we do, it's a major event that we talk about for, decades. We still talk about the blizzard of 93. It was a big deal. And it wasn't 18 inches.
Cuban Rum said, "What is snow?"
Yeah, I don't imagine Miami sees a whole lot of snow.
George Nagata says it's still coming down.
Wow. That is wild. So I guess, pretty good timing to have the old Winter Wonderland thing. I was starting to think it was a bad idea to have this, but turned out okay.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Wish I had more time for photos, but too much work. I imagine so. Yeah, if you get 30 inches of snow, there's not a. You probably have to shovel the roof.
South Florida has frost on the cars this morning.
That's impressive.
Michael is in Ontario. He's supposed to get a huge blizzard tonight and tomorrow.
Ontario, across the border. That's cool. Hi, Michael. Thanks for tuning in. 385 LSB, 18 inches in Pennsylvania. Hello, 385. No snow in Georgia, Mike says.
Yeah.
And Mike's kind of...
You're near Atlanta.
He's south of Atlanta a little bit, but I would still call that... I don't think that's mid-Georgia yet. Do you think?
No, I'd still call it North Georgia.
north-ish.
Yeah, northish.
Okay, pictures.
Pictures.
Did anybody else say anything we need to respond
Negative.
to? Negatory. All right, so we got 52 this time. Oh, and I need to get my email pulled up. 52 photos, which was pretty cool. I failed to send out a reminder email like I said I would. And we got 52 anyway, so thank you for that, everybody. Okay.
Numero uno.
Oh, I didn't mess it up.
Nope.
Okay, so this is Brian McAllister. Look at that blue sky and look at the snow weighing down that tree.
That's my favorite shots of snow are when it's on pine trees like this and it's weighing it down.
Look at it. I mean, that's like 3 or 4 inches on this tree branch over here.
Yeah, that's crazy.
This was, hey, look at that. This has got to be with the Z50 because no other camera.
Oh.
Well, yeah, that's the ZDX 50 to 250.
Yeah.
I used that lens just today.
That's awesome.
Matter of fact, we're using the Z50 for the stream tonight, and I had to take that lens off and put the 16 to 50 on. But it was 45 minutes ago. That lens was on the camera we're using right now. Very cool. That's a great lens. And especially, man, it's so inexpensive if you get it with the kit.
Oh yeah.
That's cool, Brian. I wonder if, let me see, maybe Brian might have told us where that is.
Can you just search Brian?
Maybe. I think Brian has a different name on the email, maybe.
Try McAllister? Arcanum?
Oh, down here.
Arcanum.
Yeah, there we go. No, he did not have anything with his, but it is beautiful. It's not a requirement, nothing to feel bad about. But it is interesting sometimes to read something about the pictures. So thank you, Brian, for sending that in.
Hello, Leon.
Now, so here's a picture of, I guess this is Cuban rum.
Yeah, Cuban rum.
He took this picture in Miami.
You know, they got some real nice mountains there in Miami.
Yeah, they do. Okay, let's see what he has to say here.
This is beautiful.
Okay, well, these are photos from my trip to the Grand Tetons prior to the COVID-19 pandemic. Inadvertently, I forgot my 24 to 70 2.8, and even though I was offered a loaner, I decided not to borrow it. Instead, I used either the 15 to 30 Tamron, 70 to 200 Tamron, or Ray's new lens, the 200 to 500 Nikon. So Cuban Winter 1 is with the D500 and the 200 to 500. As we can see over here as well, 240 millimeters. That is cool. I love the clouds around the mountain peak.
Hey, Dave.
David's here. Hey, David. Long time no see. How have you been? Aren't you supposed to be eating dinner? He's probably just about to leave, or maybe he's waiting. He and Mrs. Sailors are having dinner tonight, but not yet. All right.
I love this Cuban rum.
It's very cool. Oops. All right, here is another one. This one's with the 70 to 200 Tamron at 145 millimeters. Is that I think it's the same peak. Yeah, it is. It's the same peak. I think I might like this one better.
See,
although you like the other one better?
Yeah.
She just likes that 200 to 500.
No, I like the composition and the clouds and everything about that I love.
Well, you know, it's cool because it almost looks like the clouds just kind of, I don't know how to say it, mask the rest of it. So it's almost as if the whole bottom of the mountain is covered in clouds and the only part you could see is this.
Yeah. This is still beautiful too, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. First one was with the D500. The second one's with the D850. And this third one is a D850 shot.
Oh, that's cool.
Snake River, Grand Teton National Park. That is very cool. I like it's an Ansel Adams picture.
Mm-hmm.
And the fourth picture on my computer, it doesn't show up or in my email. So let's see. Hopefully it'll show up over here.
Yeah, it's because
look
it's
at the
a
pano. Let's see.
pano.
Or is it number 4? D850 Tamron 7200 2.8 70 millimeter f8. Something like 25 shots for use for this pano. That is awesome.
That's beautiful.
That is really, really great. Let's full screen that thing and let's give that thing a pick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that is cool.
He said that one is especially for you, Phil.
I made a pano today. A handheld
He
pano
did.
from the top of a parking garage.
That is beautiful. And I love the clouds you had that day too. They're kind of moody.
I had the spinning beach ball. I hope it didn't shut the stream down.
I think we're good.
I've got spinning beach ball again.
Okay. Yeah, it's still going on the stream.
There we go. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
How dare the M1 do the spinning beach ball?
Yeah, well, like I say, it's and a lot of that has to do with the fact that these photographs are imported to an external physical hard drive, and I imagine this file is pretty big, being 3,482 by
30,000.
Yeah, sorry. Yes, that is entirely what I meant. Thank you for the correction. 30,482 by 7,200. I imagine that thing is. That's why it wouldn't show up on the screen.
Right, yeah.
Because it's so big.
It's gorgeous.
And he's got the D850 ISO 64 working.
Mm-hmm.
It's cool. I almost decided to shoot today with my D300S, and its minimum ISO is 200.
You didn't shoot with it?
Nope.
Oh.
Well, it's just a what will fit in the bag sort of thing. And I would have had to leave a lens behind, so I decided for more lenses and less cameras. All right, cool. Thanks, Cuban Rum. Everybody check out Cuban Rum's YouTube channel. I think I mentioned that already, but let me mention it again. All right, Dana Garrett. This reminds me so much of a photograph I made. Street photography. Look at except for it's way better. It's got a better background, and I love the shadow. And you can even see the spokes. This bicycle must have bigger spokes than just regular spokes. I love that the spokes are frozen.
Oh, that's awesome.
At pretty fast, 1/640th. Yeah, that's really cool.
Oh, Indy? Is that Indianapolis maybe? I don't know.
Let's see. After watching some street photography channels, they recommended 85mm glass. The closest I had was 60 on a crop. It was cold. It was a cold day in downtown Indianapolis, 30 degrees. Not many people were out and about. Lucky for me, this cyclist shows up. I like the way the 90mm equivalent lens compresses the background. Yeah, me too.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool. Look at that moody sky we got going on.
Yeah, that's what Mike just said.
Oh, yeah, look at that. Cool. And I like that the flag is not hanging straight down. I like the leading lines of these lights.
That's cool too.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And Blue Newt just said, "Love those street lights."
Yeah. I've never been to downtown Indianapolis. I've just been to the racetrack, which you can stand up, and if you're at the very top of the grandstands, you can look and see downtown Indianapolis in the distance. But I've never been there.
Mm.
It's really cool. All right. Thank you, Dana Garrett. I like that too. Dana Garrett, number 2. Decided to try some vintage photography, locating my old Nikon D1X 2001. Found a battery that worked, didn't last long, and a 24mm f2.8D. Went to the Canal Walk in downtown Indianapolis. A steam-powered clock is on the right. That is awesome. Are you seeing it?
Oh, wow.
The clock runs on steam, and you can see the steam coming out because Winter Wonderland. Due to cold weather, I wasn't too disappointed with when the battery gave out. That gave me an excuse to go home. That makes sense. Yeah, that's pretty. That's real pretty.
Woody, just as an aside, Woody had to leave for a while because his granddaughter's basketball game was live streamed. She scored points and they won.
Fantastic. Congrats to them and her. That is awesome. Yeah, now I'm kind of, after seeing these last two pictures, I'm kicking myself for not taking the short drive into downtown Indy when we were there. All right. Now that is some Winter Wonderland.
I just got cold chills looking at it.
All right, finally got some snow. 6-image black and white panorama. Oh, I love panoramas. Taken at Eagle Creek Park, also in Indianapolis, with a D500 and the 16-80 2.8-4 GDX. Very cool. Oops, did not mean to. Okay, so that's snow in the foreground.
Yeah.
I get it. I was lost. Yeah, that's cool. That is Winter Wonderland for sure.
Yeah.
I like it. I like it a lot. All right. Thank you, Dana. David Sailors. Now, this was made. Heather and I were there the same day, and we were leaving, coming out of the parking garage, and passed David as he was coming in. So that was kind of cool to hang out with David for just a minute. And we were taking pictures of this same ice skating rink, except for we were taking pictures of skillet curling. Look for a 30-minute video coming up with people tossing iron skillets doing curling like Olympics curling that you see sometimes, except for instead of using those giant rocks, they're using skillets. It was a lot of fun. This is cool. He's got some. I'm pretty sure intention. Well, I don't know if it's intentional, but he's got some motion blur that kind of livens up the scene, and I like that it's dark enough that you can see the lights illuminated, but you know it's not pitch black or anything. It's really cool. I'm not sure what camera he used. Oh, he used his new Z50.
Z50.
He used his new Z50 with the 10-20 at 10 ultra wide. That's cool.
He said he was dragging the shutter.
Very cool. I like it. He's got a lot of neat, interesting stuff going on. But my favorite part is the daddy with the little girl.
Yeah, I like that. Mike says the only skillet curling he wants to see is hamburgers curling off of him onto his plate.
Well, we should have gone live a little bit earlier. I could because Heather cooked hamburgers in her iron skillet, exactly the same make and model as the ones they used in the skillet curling. Very cool. Thanks, David. Anybody who's not subscribed to David's channel should do so. The Georgia Photographer.
Yes.
Look at that snowman. This is George Nagata, and he's in Chicago. And this is with the Z50 and the 16-50 at 23 millimeters. That snowman's got to be 10 or 12 feet tall.
I think he said it was at least 10 feet tall because he posted it on Facebook and said.
I think I saw it on Instagram, maybe. I don't know.
Right there.
No,
yep.
I think that's his second one.
Oh.
There's
the first one.
I had a few photos of winter in Chicago. We got a lot of good packing snow here in the last week of January, and there were a lot of snowmen made all over the city. But this one was the ultimate. It appeared on the local news, and since it's not far from where I live, I was able to go see it, taken with the Z50 and the 16-50. Very cool.
Mm-hmm. He said 10 feet, maybe taller with a hat.
Yeah. What an amazing, I mean, look at that. Do these,
Did they have a ladder? I mean,
I wonder what that thing's made of. Yeah, they had to have had a ladder to put it together, but I wonder what the hat is made of.
it looks like poster board or
Oh,
something.
okay, that makes sense. But I mean, look, it's either they put that snow on the rim of the hat, or it snowed some more after they made the snowman.
Yeah. It could be either, probably.
It's really cool. Boy, if that thing falls over, George is going to get squished.
Uh-oh.
Great job.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
That's cool. All right.
He said there was a ladder at the back of the snowman.
Ah. All right, and George sent another one, and here it comes. That's awesome.
That's beautiful.
Is that frozen?
It looks like it, doesn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Like the top of the surface might be frozen.
Oh no, wait, that might be a wave right there.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
Yeah, that's maybe it's not frozen, but it's I don't know. That looks like there's snowballs floating on top.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Oh no, it's cool. This was originally the photo I was going to send you for the live stream until I got the giant snowman, but figured I would send it anyway. Chicago skyline after a snowstorm, and Lake Michigan was frozen. Okay, there you have it.
Yep.
So you can see the reflection off the ice like it was glass, taken from Adler Planetarium with the Z50 and the 16 to 50. A lot of Z50 pictures this time. Yeah, that's really neat.
Mm-hmm. Looks like little snowballs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if snow clumps like that, because I don't remember ever having this much snow, or if those are snowballs.
And you know, and if you did remember that much snow, you probably weren't at Lake Michigan.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's really neat. That is Winter Wonderland for sure.
Yeah, that's very cool.
For sure. Thanks, George. All right, there's Heather's. This is the one.
Hey.
This is when we went to Bald River Falls, the 90-foot waterfall, pretty near Tellico Plains, Tennessee. And man, that is really something. You know, I didn't notice when I looked at it before the blue and green you got in the water.
Senor.
Heather's a magician with getting the water to be blue when she works on her pictures. That's really cool. I like it.
I was very cold.
Oh, it was super cold. It was ridiculously cold. You know, we went there and had no idea it was going to snow. I mean, I don't know. Some of y'all may have seen the video. Mike says, "Go, Heather."
Yeah, Kevin Rome says, "Great shot. Thank you, thank you." Yeah. So we were set up on that bridge near the waterfall, and this thing is huge, and the mist is just flying off of it and freezing to our tripods.
Yeah, and getting all over and my lens kept fogging up. I mean, I was really struggling.
Yeah, it was something.
Yeah, you know, I in the video we made about this day, I didn't share any of my pictures of the waterfall, but I found one today. And so it'll be the first time anybody's ever seen it.
I haven't even seen it.
It's cool. It's not as good as yours though. All right, here's Joe using the 24 to 70 f4. I can't remember if Joe's got a Z6. I think he has a Z6, but that covered bridge is really cool. Let's see.
He said Z6.
Hey Phil and Heather, it finally snowed. That big named storm from the other day. These images are not from that storm. No, but rather from a smaller storm several days before. Number one, the covered bridge made for walking, hiking, but included the brook and dam underneath. The big guy on the side of the steep hill on fresh snow and leaves underneath. Big guy on the side.
I guess he's the big guy on the side.
Oh, okay. I thought I should be looking for a deer or something. It's cool though. But look, the snow is still falling, I think.
He said I was the big guy.
Yeah, I got it. I'm slow. Good times. This is the pond I normally shoot turtles at.
Oh, cool.
It's awesome. Is it actively snowing right now, or is there snow? I think it's actively.
I think it's actively snowing.
Yeah, that's cool. 1/180th, that would freeze it.
Yeah, that's so pretty.
And look, you can see, I guess that's water trickling over the dam there.
Yeah, probably so.
And the pond where he does the turtles must be on the back side of that.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Whoops.
That's really cool.
Full screen. Oh, not full screen. Full screen. Yeah, that's pretty. You know, it's hard to get in snowy photography. It's hard to get rich colors, and sometimes if you do get rich colors, it overpowers the image. And I think the color of that wood is perfect. It's not too little. It's not too much. It's really nice. All right, let's see. 2 through 4, my favorite reservoir. 1 I have shared several pictures from. These were taken also right after that smaller storm from last week. Here we go.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I like the lines.
I do too.
The lines in this kind of leading, and the way this, I'm not sure if it's a barn or what it is,
Looks like
but
a boathouse.
Yeah, I like the way it's framed right here. And there's a little bit of warm color right here to kind of make everything groovy. And it's very cool colors over here. It's, I don't know, there's a lot of goodness to that. 2470.
He said it's a little pump house on top of the dam.
Oh, it's nice. And you know, a lot of times if you've got footprints in the snow, it'll ruin your picture. But there's so many,
it's fine.
It makes, you know, it adds some lines and some detail to the shot. That's neat.
Yeah.
I don't think I'd want to try to walk on that.
Negative.
Looks a little thin in spots. All right. Same spot, but different compositions. I like both of them. I think I like that one better. What do you think?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so.
This one's cool, though.
Yeah. Ooh, I like that, too.
Yeah, that must be the same pump house looking at it from another spot. It's actually out on the water. It's got a little bridge and everything.
It's cute.
Yeah, it is cute.
It's
I feel like Snoopy should live in there, and Linus should be on top.
Snoopy sleeps on the top.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. Yeah, those are cool.
I like these a lot.
He said, I was afraid I wasn't going to get any winter snow shots this season, but Old Man Winter finally decided to show. Yeah, the timing of this video turned out to be pretty good because everybody's who's going to get snow has had it by now.
Yeah.
All right, thank you, Joe. Oh, there's Joy.
Oh,
there's dark-eyed Junco. You know, and you know, sometimes these dark-eyed Juncos are all gray, and sometimes they have all sorts of brown. There's like a million different colors of them.
That one's got a little brown.
Yeah, this is the same color pattern as the one that was on the porch this morning I was telling you about.
Yeah.
Very cool, Joy. Jay. Very, very cool indeed. Yeah, snowbirds. Some people call them snowbirds.
Yeah, Blue Newt just says snowbird.
Yeah.
Very cool.
And there is Mrs. Cardinal.
Cardinals in the snow. You can't beat it.
Yeah, that's the official. That ought to be the snowbird because they look so great in snow. Let's see. I think Joy said that these were. Let me find her email.
I saw her name. Right. Oh, you keep moving it.
As you know, Chattanooga hardly ever gets snow, so I had to go into my archive photos. These were taken in February of 20 with the D7500 and the Tamron 150-600. Very cool. And there is
a house finch.
A male house finch. What a cutie. Great job, Joy. Joy, you're going to like the photo challenge for next month.
Yep.
All right. Thank you, Miss Joy. Look at that doggy. I saw this one when I was moving him over. I said Heather's gonna love that one. Man, that dog is.
He loves it. Or she, baby.
Oh, that's great. All right. We had big snow this week, so I was able to get a few pics today, but haven't had time to edit most of them. Have a couple of quick takes. Number one was taken during the storm. My 8-month-old lab loves the snow. Z6 24 to 70 f4, 70 millimeters, 1/1600.
Oh my gosh, she says he's 8 months old and 80 pounds.
Goodness gracious.
He's a big cuddle muffin.
He's, oh man, that dog is coated in snow and doesn't care one bit.
That's cute.
Very cool. Oopsie. Number two, D750 with the 24 to 70 f2.8G. I love that lens. Nice. I guess that's a little creek or a little brook. And look at that crazy thick snow on the side. That is ridiculous.
Never seen snow like that.
No, not in person anyway. That's really cool. In more ways than one.
Yeah. She says it's on her property. That's cool.
Oh, wow. Oh, man, I bet that creek brings in all sorts of
Birds.
wildlife, birds and deer and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Water brings in the wildlife for sure. That's neat. Look at that.
Cool.
Number three, D750 with the 70 to 200 2.8 VR1. I think that's the one that David has. 200 millimeters f11. Is that like bunny tracks or something?
Probably. That's what it looks like. Look though at where the sun's hitting the snow, and you've got bokeh of the snow.
Yeah. Yeah, that's neat. Very cool. And you've got like the warm and the cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's nice. All right. Thank you. What?
Like Blue Newt, where are you in the Arctic?
Oh, Blue. She says a mouse or a rodent.
Mm-hmm. That's cute.
Yes, she is definitely in the Arctic for sure right now. Yeah, and that's crazy. And we had down here in Chattanooga, we had a snowy owl.
Yeah.
All right, now Mike, this is Mike. And what I told everybody is if you don't have Winter Wonderland, send me what you're working on. So, let's see. He says, I have one snow pic from many years ago taken with the Canon 70D and the Tamron 17 to 270. So I decided to try macro, focus stacking, and image blending with old pocket watch movements bought on eBay. It was fun and it kept me busy for several days. Found out quickly that the EOS R, or EOS R is the way I always pronounce that wrong. Maybe it's EOS. I don't know. Is a lot easier to focus stack. The XT4 is a pain in the butt. Well, whichever one you use, this is fantastic. Look at the detail of that. I wonder how many images are stacked to make this. Look at the
That's cool.
look at the in focusliness of it all, and I love the colors of this. It's really neat.
Mm-hmm. Swiss made. That's very cool.
What do you say? Old pocket watch movements. He bought the watch on eBay.
He said he thought it was 8
pictures
to focus stack it.
8 pictures. And all of them at f11. And look at the exposure time, 1.6 seconds. So you had to have a steady tripod for that.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Really neat.
Mm-hmm. Ooh.
Now, is this the same watch?
No, that's a different watch.
So he's bought a bunch of watches and stacked them.
I think it's a different watch. Maybe it's not. Go back to the previous photo for me. Yeah, it's a different watch. I think.
I think it might be too. Look at all those colors. Look at all this detail here and here
And then
and here.
It's gorgeous.
That's
It's a
really
pretty watch.
That's really cool. We should do macro. I mean, macro is hard. I don't want to exclude anybody. But maybe we should try macro sometime. That is really awesome.
He said he got 20 broken watches for $20.
Wow.
That's so cool.
Yeah, I mean, for a photographer, who cares if they work or not? If you're not going to tell time with it, you're making pictures. That is really neat.
Mhm.
Looks like the same settings, 1.6, f11, 1250. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, here is another one.
It's awesome. You can.
We're mesmerized. We're speechless. We're just looking at it going,
so,
whoa, dude.
It's so cool. I think this is probably the same watch as the first one because I recognize this right here. Maybe.
ARFS.
See.
Does that one say HRFS?
A.
Oh, that says A in that one too. Okay, maybe so. This one's a little different.
Yeah.
This one's F9, 2.5 seconds, 1600 ISO. Okay, now a wintertime picture from Mr. Mike.
Ooh.
A little titmouse.
Titmouse.
And I can't tell what kind of sparrow that is from
Probably
that.
a white throat if I had to guess, just based on the...
I don't know. I can't tell from the back. It's cool though. Love a tufted titmouse. They're my favorites.
Oh, George has help coming to help him dig his car out.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's good to see you, George. We hope you can come back.
Thanks, George. Good luck. Good luck getting it out. That's cool. Thanks, Mike. All right.
Ooh.
Nev Cole. That's some frost,
Mm-hmm.
Some people don't get 12 feet of snow. This is frost on a hedgerow near home in Norfolk, United Kingdom. It's a thick frost, too.
Yeah.
I like it.
It's almost like a hoar frost, but...
Wouldn't want to go ripping through that thing. Those
Mm-mm.
thorns will get you. That is cool, Neville.
I like this.
Yeah, I like that too. See, and I keep, when we have a good frost, I keep thinking I need to get out with my, maybe a macro lens and try to shoot the frost, and I haven't done it all winter. And, I really need to. That's cool. Look at that.
Ooh, sheep.
I guess that's more frost. I don't think that's snow. That's just, I don't know, maybe it's a light snow.
Yeah, I think it might be a light snow.
Are those sheep?
Those are sheep.
Same frosty morning. This is frost, not snow.
Oh, okay.
24 degrees Fahrenheit. They look like they're handling it pretty well.
Well, they got all that fur on.
Yeah. Yeah, that's really cool.
I like them.
I like their unusual splotchy colors on their faces.
Yeah. I like this photo.
Very cool. Thank you, Neville.
Oh, Joy, I must be really lagging behind because the conversation was... Yeah, I noticed that, Joy. I do think you are lagging behind a good bit.
That one's 16:9, so it looks good full screen. Oh man, somebody's rubbing it in that they can get Blue Jay pictures.
They always run away.
I struggle with Blue Jay photography.
This is
but
beautiful.
That's a beautiful shot in a nice winter scene. This is Peter. See if I can find his email. There it is. All right, hi, Phil and Heather. Photo 1 and 2, Monday morning. Photo 3 was Christmas Eve 2020 in Knoxville, Tennessee. So this is one with beautiful Blue Jay in the tree. Look at all the lichens growing on that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Look
at the little bluebird.
There's Mr. Eastern Bluebird at 600 millimeters f4. Very cool. Very nice indeed. And now let's look at the Christmas Eve 2020 Knoxville, Tennessee backyard photo. Whoa!
Wow.
What a backyard.
That was this past year, and he's only like an hour from us.
He says 12 megapixels full frame Stone Age. D700, yeah. Old camera, but a great camera. Look at that. He's in the mountains to a certain extent.
Yeah.
Or at least on a big hill. Wow, that's a lot of snow.
That's gorgeous.
Very cool. Thank you, Peter. Oh, there's Phil Thatch. Now this is my this was a high dynamic range that I took later. We took our photos and then we went up and did some other things. Then we came back and I got out real quick and made this shot. And I didn't like it when I first edited it, so it's not in the video. And then I fiddled around with it today and I liked it. So there you have it, Bald River Falls. And then this is this picture, or one similar to it, was in that video. And I've got a video coming up where we've purchased Topaz Denoise AI, and that program is awesome. And this picture is one of the three that I used to demonstrate it. This is 2500 ISO on an APS-C camera, so it's pretty noisy. And the bird wasn't very sharp, and it really just sharpened the bird right up. But this is the red-tailed hawk with a squirrel on the side of the road near Bald River Falls. And then this is a completely re-edited version. This picture is in the video from that day, but I completely re-edited it for today. That's pretty close to Winter Wonderland for the state of Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
Not bad. We didn't get any snow at all in our house. This is in the mountains near Tellico Plains, Tennessee. So, but y'all have seen that one before. There's another picture. So many pictures today with the 16 to 50 Z50 lens. Raymond Soldano. Now Ray was there at the skillet curling, and this picture is from the skillet curling. These guys were on the same ice skating rink that David's picture is from, and they're doing a chest bump, but it looked more like a belly bump maybe. But it was cool that he captured it. I saw it and missed the shot. Did you?
No, I didn't photograph those guys. They were at the opposite end of the rink.
I gotcha. That's really cool. I think he was using his D850 and the Sigma 120 to 300 f2.8. Lots of really good separation. Look how bokeh-fied this person is back here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really cool, Ray. And this is our buddy Casey Tuggle, Ray's buddy as well. And he's there he is in his Skillet crew, Chattanooga Brewing Company Skillet crew. Let's full screen that. And that's a 2.8 shot. Look at the bokeh-fied lights in the background.
That's cool.
Whoops.
Oh, Hassan, hello.
Hello, Hassan. Hello. And welcome. Cool, Ray.
Oh, Richard.
Richard Young, he sent in 2 pictures in his first email, and they were both in color. And I was like, are you sure you're Richard Young? But he is. I was just kidding.
I just saw it. Oh, that's number 3.
That's number 3.
There's number 1 and 2.
All right, 2 pictures for you tonight. Normally at this time of year, we are skiing with the family in Austria, a place that I have been to every year for the last 13 years. We all remember that this time last year we were together and hearing the news about COVID-19. Little did we all know at that time how events would unfold across the world. So these 2 photographs are from, help me pronounce that.
Brennertal?
Thank you. Austria, both with the D7100 and the 10 to 24 at 10 millimeters. This is cool.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Ski lift, I guess, is what you would call that.
Yeah.
Just beautiful colors, and I like the orange just enough. Very cool.
Mm-hmm. All the trees are pretty.
Mm-hmm. Oops.
Oh, that's
Look at
cool.
that. That's pretty.
That's beautiful.
A lot of rich colors. I like and this is another, I keep saying this, but I really like the warm tones and the cool tones in the same picture. That's really nice. All right, so he sent those two in, and then a few days later, he sent in another one. And now I can't find it. Oh, here it is. And now we know it's Richard Young because it's black. One more for you. I've skied past and around this chalet many times, and it marks the point of the higher terrain and the lower runs, a point to relax and let the skis take the turns. Such a lovely feeling. Sadly, not this year. Maybe next year. That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
I like the lines around it.
Yeah.
What's the exposure time? Oh, 1:2500. For some reason, I was thinking it was a lot longer than it would be a lot longer than that.
Mm.
Really cool.
Yes.
That's beautiful. Oh, I think that's a
16
16
by
by 9.
9.
Got to full screen the 16 by 9 shots to get the full impact. Very cool. Thank you, Richard. Whoa.
Whoa.
Is that a fourth year? Would you call that a fourth year?
I would call that a fourth year.
I mean, I don't know.
Or a late third.
Let's see. This is Rick. Rick's relatively local, I think. All right. Oh, I think I'm looking at the wrong. Yeah.
Yeah, I'd put him at I'd put him at maybe 3, late 3.
Hope all is well. I have one photo of a bald eagle on a limb with some snow on it. Haven't had a chance for snow photos yet. I shot it with the Canon 80D and the Canon 100-400 IS2. Hope you have a great day. Thank you. I appreciate it. That's beautiful.
Mm-hmm.
It's really nice.
I saw the thumbnail of this and I was like,
That's cool. That's another one that has warm tones in the bird, and you can see some cool tones in the background.
Well, and you can see the sun angle is kind of introducing a little bit of warmth too.
Yeah. That's nice. Thanks, Rick.
Oh, wow.
This is Steven Stewart. Let's see if I can find his email. The first picture is from Cade's Cove.
So we're looking at the second picture.
Okay. Second picture of a snowflake was made with his phone. Wow, that's amazing. I'd watched the video on how to disassemble a laser pointer and use the lens found inside as a macro lens.
I've seen that before.
I haven't seen that, but it certainly works. Look, it's on fabric of some sort.
Yeah, it's on like a sweater.
I mean, that is super extra tiny small.
That is awesome.
It's really, really neato mosquito.
Oh, he said it was his hat.
Okay, like a toboggan, I guess.
Yeah, like a beanie.
Yeah, that's amazing, and that is definitely Winter Wonderland.
That's awesome.
Oops. Okay, so this is the Cade's Cove show. The first picture's from Cade's Cove. I was able to get to Cade's Cove before they closed the road, which you would think, by the time you can get a picture like that, the road would be closed. I didn't know that it was going to be actively snowing, but a pleasant surprise. This picture is of Abrams Creek from the back of the picnic area. Now, is Abrams Creek, is that where we saw the...
I'm not sure if it's it probably is where we saw the otters, but you know the picnic area where we always go first before we actually go into...
Yeah.
That's where this is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's really cool. It's really pretty. I like look how dark the creek is.
Yeah.
It's contrasty. I like it. Very nice. 24 millimeters f8 with a 12 to 24 lens. Very nice. Thank you, Stephen. Appreciate your support.
Oh, wow.
Vince Brashear. Let me see if I can find him. He says this photo may not evoke much Wonderland, but the faded glory of this rose in winter was what prompted me to take this photo. That's neat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's a tough old rose, isn't it?
Yeah.
To still look that nice in the middle of winter.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful. I love the colors in it. And the
think-
softness. There's a certain
Yeah.
softness to the light in that I like. Okay. Okay, this is the picture I was telling you about, Heather, that that Vince sent in. This part of this bridge, and this is in California, but this part of this bridge reminds me of the Walnut Street pedestrian bridge in Chattanooga.
Yeah.
And this bridge, the architecture of this bridge reminds me of that bridge whose name I can't think of that's in Knoxville. Yeah, near Neyland Stadium.
Yeah.
So here we are in California with bridges that remind me of Chattanooga and Knoxville, respectively. Let's see what it says. In this part of California, the only white stuff we get is fog. Pedestrian bridge, and that's funny because this bridge has been converted to a pedestrian bridge. I imagine it wasn't a pedestrian bridge when it was originally made.
Yeah.
And Folsom Boulevard Bridge over the American River. This was taken just a short walk from downtown Folsom with the Z6 and the 14 to 24 2.8S. Wow, fancy lens. That's nice.
Mm-hmm.
That's beautiful. Look at you can't even see any detail past this bridge over so much fog.
That's very cool.
I like fog. It's really cool, Vince. Thank you. Let's see. The next one will be this one. Oops. That's about the 50th time I've done that. Now look at that ice skating rink. You know, I like the circularness of this ice skating rink. You know, it reminds me of that one at the Chattanooga Choo Choo, but I like this whole thing with the Christmas tree in the middle and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's see what it says. This is a seasonal skating rink that is set up in downtown Folsom every year, taken from the top of the parking garage. Love parking garages, although sometimes you get harassed by security when you're in those. With a Nikon Z6 and a 24-70 f2.8s, I set my shutter to 1/8 second to get motion blur from the skaters. Nicely done. Nicely done. Probably tripoded up so everything else is perfect and the skaters are blurred. That's really cool.
Yeah, that's really cool.
Very creative. Good work. All right, this is Walter Blacker. That dude is happy to be fishing.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, I like that Suzuki outboard. We've got one of those, although ours is not a 200. Ours is a 75.
Ours is cute.
Yep. Let's see. Help me find Walter.
Walt B.
Yeah. All right. I took the photo of the fisherman and boat with my 32 megapixel Canon 90D and the Tamron 18 to 400. At 400 millimeters, the fisherman was fishing in the brackish waters of Davis Bayou, which is part of the National Park Service's Gulf Islands National Seashore Davis Bayou area in Oregon Springs, Mississippi. I'm going to have to do this. The weather was a nice and sunny 56 degrees Fahrenheit on January the 29th of 2021. That is Winter Wonderland where you are, though. I originally wanted to photograph pelicans, but only saw one brown and one white. Oh, I love white pelicans.
Mm-hmm.
During the hour and a half I was there. Very nice.
That's awesome.
That's cool. I like to take photographs of boats.
Yeah.
For sure. And I wonder if he knows he's being photographed. He certainly is happy.
Well, I mean, if you look, there's like a splash at the bottom of the boat, so I wonder if he's got a fish on.
Oh, maybe so. Maybe so. Cool. All right, look at these little thingamabobs. I took a photo of these 4 cottages in the Gulf Islands National Seashore, Davis Bayou area with my Canon 90D and the Canon EFS 10 to 18 STM lens at 15 millimeters. The sunlit pastel colors, I love the colors in that, caught my eye. The scene is not very wintry, but at least there are a few trees without leaves on them. Fair enough. I believe these cottages are for park rangers as they are located where there used to be more substantial park ranger headquarters. These cottages resemble the temporary housing units which in the past had been provided by the government to Mississippi hurricane victims.
Oh, wow.
That's really interesting. They are cute.
Uh-huh.
They are cute. I like it.
Yeah.
What more do you need? You know, a bed and a heater.
Oh, yeah.
And a little porch.
So, Turner just got here. So, hello, Turner.
Hello, Turner.
Michael, what do you guys think of the Z50 with the 18-400? I use that the most, probably.
Hang on a second.
Oh,
We're going to, I'm going to make a potty break, and you're going to...
Is it actually mounted right now?
I don't know. You can talk about...
Yeah.
And we'll come back. We're not done with pictures.
Yeah, we're not done. So, yeah, you can see I actually have it mounted on my Z50 right now. I am happy with it. I will say that if you change your focal length from, drastically from like 35 to 400 and then try to refocus, it does have some trouble refocusing. So it'll take a few extra seconds to get that sharp focus like you want. But otherwise, I can't complain. Typically, if I'm going to be using it at 400 millimeters, I'm going to keep it at 400 millimeters, so that focus problem isn't that bad for me. I also try to pre-focus. If I know that, I'm going to be shooting in one spot and I'm just waiting for something to occupy that spot, I'll just pre-focus. So, yeah, I love it. I think it works great. And this is a really, really light rig with a lot of focal length. So, yeah, I like it a lot. Anybody got any questions? Yeah, it's very compact for 400 millimeters. Yeah, it's a lot lighter than the 200 to 500.
I feel better. Oh, look. Oh, never mind.
She's running away.
I was going to say the cat's in here, but now she is not in here.
Yeah.
So what'd you say about your 18 to 400? Did you say it was awesome?
Yeah, it's awesome. It has focus issues if you change the focal length real quick and need to focus real quick. It takes a minute to focus, but...
Well, you've made fantastic pictures with it, so
yeah.
I think it's fine. All right, back to the pictures. This is Woody, who also has managed to photograph with only 200 millimeters, by the way.
Oh, wow.
Now I feel like a complete idiot.
I do too.
But he's managed to get a blue jay with a 200 millimeter lens. That is fantastic. I don't know why I struggle so much with blue jays.
They get spooked. They run away.
They're smart. And they outsmart me. Doesn't take a whole lot. Very cool. Thank you, Woody. And woo, look at that backlit goodness. Let me see if I can find an email from Woody. See what he's... He
just commented and said, my photos were taken the first snow we had in 2 years. Now expecting snow 2 weeks in a row.
Oh, wow.
D7100 and Tamron 70 to 200.
Oh, these... Wait a minute.
He's got more.
Okay. I was about to say, I'm looking, have I pulled up the wrong ones? Yeah, he sent these in first. First one's a blue jay. Second one is icicles glaring through the tree, and
wow.
That is really, really cool. Yeah, that's Winter Wonderland for sure. And the third one is Farmville, Virginia High Bridge, old railroad tracks converted to a 20+ mile trailhead.
That's awesome.
That is really awesome.
I want to go there.
You want to go there instead of Hilton Head?
No.
Oh, well, maybe we will go there someday. Those are really neat. Let me go back and look at that. All right.
The cat, where is she? She's at the door.
Maybe I should let her in. Let me find Woody's other. Okay, finally got some snow.
Yeah.
Finally got some snow. Can you take out 2 photos from our first email? Nope. We'll just show them all. Cardinals in the snow. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Cardinals in the snow is like the official Christmas card winter photograph. Very cool. And this is at 200 millimeters. Amazing.
Yeah, that's crazy. The cat's
The
gonna
cat's
tear
about to
down
tear
the
the-
door.
Okay, cat, you can come in. I saw her paw reach under the door. With her. All right, you can come in. Sorry to exclude you. Very cool. Thanks, Woody. Yeah, those all 5 pictures were worth viewing.
She's decided she doesn't want to come
Yeah,
in.
now that the door's open, she's through with us. Okay, that is all of them. I'm going to flip through them real quick one more time before I erase them, so everybody can have a chance to look at that pano. I love panos. Everybody can have a chance. That's a pano too, if I remember correctly. So everybody can have a chance to see all these awesome Winter Wonderland photos that you guys were so kind and generous to send in. Look at the doggy.
I love it.
To make this live stream a success. Very cool. Sheepies. That's awesome.
She is.
Hello, Mr. Cat. Are you making sounds?
Come here, Rude. Come here.
All right, now let's get them all highlighted and delete from this. Whoa, did you see how fast they were erased?
Oh, that's faster than
Fancy
usual.
smancy. Close Lightroom. All right, well, that was a lot of fun looking at those pictures. Thanks, everybody, for sending them in. Let's see. Maybe we should figure out what our challenge is for next month. This one, I don't know. Is Ray, are you still watching? I wonder if Ray's still watching. Or if he's rushed home to open up his new toy.
I wouldn't blame him.
Yeah. Our buddy Ray, just I mentioned it earlier in the stream. He's
still here.
His 200 to 500 came in. Okay, Ray, this one is this choice of photo challenges is for you, and it is wildlife and pets. So I think we. Oh, hello there, Rubes. How you doing? We've done. I think we've done birds before. I know David's done birds, but this is just anything alive that's not a person. Basically, is what this is. So get your telephoto out or whatever lens that you use, and do some birds or some deer or some sheep or some squirrels or your cat or your dog or your iguana. Let us see some pictures of some animals. That should be fun. And poor Heather, she's gonna if you guys send in pictures of fluffy things,
I might go into seizures.
She's gonna be very happy to see lots of pictures of cats.
You can do both. Both is good.
Yeah, both. And I've said in the past, try not. Don't send in 10. Okay, don't send in 10 pictures, but I don't care if you send in more than 1 or 2 or 3. I probably don't need 50 people to send in 10 pictures each. That would be difficult. But don't feel bad about sending in more than 1 or 2. It's perfectly fine. Because we love to see them.
Mm-hmm.
We do indeed. And what do you guys think about? David talked about this in his live stream on Tuesday. There was an article saying that they're going to. He was basically the guy on Petapixel was defending Nikon and talking about how they're not going out of business and everything's great and a lot of unannounced things coming. And I read that article and it does look pretty cool. I don't know. I'm a little bit skeptical about the screwdriver F to Z adapter coming. That the guy hints that there might be one coming in that article. I'm a little bit skeptical about it. But if they do make it, they're going to get my money. So, and I don't know who else would want it. But they're definitely going to get my money. What you reading?
Leon.
Oh, Leon, did I miss your picture?
We'll find it real quick.
Let me see. I may have just missed it. Like I say, I'm not always the sharpest knife in the drawer.
Oh, Leon Fisher. Yeah, he's right there.
I must have just missed it. I'm very sorry, Leon. Hang on. We're gonna
show it.
we're gonna figure this out. We're gonna have to show it a slightly different way, but we are definitely gonna show it because it's struggling. We are 100% gonna show it. Sorry, Leon. Thanks for speaking up and not just saying, well, they decided not to show mine. What happens is I've got to move all of these over from my email to a folder on the computer and then import them into Lightroom. And being the human that I am, I accidentally missed yours when I was scooting them all over. But there it is.
Yeah.
And this is, I love the warm tones in this.
Yeah.
You know, the beautiful golden browns. You know, if there was just dirt right here, it might not be so pretty. But with the snow, it's just completely awesome looking.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see. Hello, this has been the driest winter in decades, so not much Wonderland. In any event, here's my submission. Well, it's very cool.
Yeah.
And I'm totally embarrassed that I failed to import it with the rest of them. Please accept my apologies. It's really, really cool. Look at that. That snow is it's
like a blanket.
Do you think that's, what do you think that is? Do you think that's a waterway with snow on it, or is it just a path with snow on it?
I think it's probably a path.
It's really pretty. I like the lines. You know, I'm always about lines in the picture. So you've got a white layer, a brown layer, a white layer, and a brown layer, and the lines going through.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool.
Yes.
Thank you, Leon. Did I goof up and miss anybody else's? Hope not. It's us again.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, Leon. It's really pretty though.
Mm-hmm.
How's our battery look? Oh, it's still looking good. You know, when we were streaming with the XT3, I had a battery grip on it, so there was 3 batteries, and I'm using the microphone on the camera too. Well, actually, I'm using this microphone, but it's attached to the camera. So if the battery fails in this Z50, I'm set up and ready to go while I change batteries with this. So if suddenly our picture goes out, I'll pull this up. And then I'll change batteries and we'll be back. But so far, this battery is still at 2/3 strength, so I think we're going to make it.
Hassan said the financial results came out today and Nikon did well. Record quarterly sales for mirrorless.
Boom! You know why? Because the Z50 is awesome and everybody's buying it. I was telling David the other day, you know, we were talking, or maybe it was during the live stream. I can't remember if it was during the live stream or when we were doing a photo walk downtown. I think it was when we were doing a photo walk downtown. But what I said was, I know the Z50's selling. Pretty much everybody I know owns one. You know?
Yeah.
So, I mean, and that's what they need to do. They need to, the Z50 is the perfect camera for today's market because it is so great and it's so inexpensive. It's obviously better than the phone, than the camera in your phone, but it doesn't cost $1 million. You know, and I was talking today to David and Neville, or Erwin, sorry, Neville's one here. When we were at Disney World, everybody who wasn't, you know, pretty much everybody you see that's not using a cell phone to make photos, if they're using like a DSLR, they're all using like a D3000 or a D3300. You see those things all over, and so they just need to figure out how to make the Z50 or maybe even a Z30 if they can come out with one, get that sales market that the D3000 enjoyed for so long. Because, it's a pond, he says.
Yeah, it's a pond.
That is wow.
That's cool.
Don't
step over there.
Yeah, be careful. But yeah, you know, I think Nikon's going to be fine. This little camera we're using right now is fantastic, and you know, it does all the. It's probably going to mess up our sound. Well,
It's because it can still see my face.
Yeah, it's so good at grabbing a face. Yeah, now that there's no faces, look, I mean, and then just instantly it'll reacquire faces. I hope there's not a bunch of horrible noise with me picking up the microphone. I should have picked something else. But, you know, the cameras, it's a great video camera. David bought one just because it's so good at video. And now he's using it for photography quite a bit because it's great for that too. Joe says, yeah, Nikon will be good. There's a guy I know who is a brilliant musician, and he shot with but he's also a great photographer, and he shot for the longest time with a Nikon D810, and he's been using a Sony, he switched to a Sony A7 Mark III, and he's just about to buy either a Z6 or a Z6 Mark II. So he's coming back to the fold, and I think that's, I think
I think vloggers are full of it sometimes. Not us, but those that make...
Oh, we're full of it too, but we're full of it in a good way. We're not full of it. I was just kidding. I was trying to be funny.
Or they're trying to affect the market in the way they want to affect it.
Ray says, once I get a replacement for my 120 to 300 that will work with an FTZ, I'll end up with a mirrorless. Well, Ray, what I think you should do, because in order to replace that, because I mean, Nikon makes a 120 to 300 f2.8, but it cost $1 million. I think you should just go ahead and get one and just don't get rid of your D850, don't get rid of your D500. And when you need that lens, use one of those other cameras.
Is that a Tamron?
No, it's a Sigma. It's a Sigma. Remember we tried it on your Z50.
I didn't pay attention to what brand it was, though.
Yeah, it's a Sigma.
I was going to say, if it's a Tamron and it just needs an update, I can do that for you if you don't have one of those things.
Yeah, she's got the tap in. I think the G2 Tamrons can be software updated to work, but the G1s can, and he's got a lot of G1 stuff.
Gotcha. Yeah, I was looking at their 70 to 200, and it can be adapted to work on
the G2?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got the G1. But now Raymond has an 85 f1.8G and today 200 to 500 f5.6E. So that's two lenses that'll work with an FTZ adapter. So he's ready. You might as well just go ahead and get you a Z50 and then get you a Z6 or a Z6 II or a Z7. And maybe later this year they might announce a Z8 or a Z9. I don't know.
I'm just holding out for the 200 to 600.
Oh, I can't wait till she gets that. Because if we do birding together, she'll use it. And then sometimes on Thursdays while she's working, I go out and do photography. And she might let me borrow it sometimes.
I'll let him borrow it.
Okay. Whoops, that's not what I meant to show you. I meant to show you this and offer my apologies again for failing to put Leon's photo into Lightroom because I'm a big dummy. Ray says the 200 to 500 is 1.5 pounds lighter than his 120 to 300.
Wow.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well, Joe's saying the 200 to 600 might cost more than the value of his car, but it's not going to be an S, so it's not going to be a premium lens, which is they don't have that nomenclature. There's not S-line and non-S-line lenses in the F-mount world, but the 200 to 500 is not a premium lens, and so I'm thinking that the 200 to 600 could be relatively reasonably priced.
I've heard it's going to be priced probably around what the Sony one is, which is about
$2,000.
Yeah, $2,000. I was going to say $1,999.
I was really hoping it was going to be within $200 of the 200 to 500, but if maybe when it goes on sale, who knows? But the lens we're using right now is not an S-line lens, and it is fantastic. And the little 50 to 250 is not an S-line lens, and it's fantastic. So I think that 200 to 600 not having the S on it, while it may take a little bit of the premiumness away, yeah, I think the optics are still going to be really good. There, that's my. Oh, we got a Cuban Room says he thinks it's going to be 1,300. I think it'll be more than that, but I don't think it'll be. I don't think it's going to be outrageous, like mortgage the house sort of thing. Boy, if it is 1,300, we'll just get two of them. You know what I'm saying? We'll get two of them if it's 13. And I really hope that it's no slower than 6.3.
Yeah,
I'd like for
me
it to be
too.
5.6 for the full length, but I bet at 600 it'll be 6.3.
I think it'll be a 5.6 to 6.3.
Or maybe a 4.5 to 6.3.
Yeah.
Who knows? I'm excited about it. I wish they would hurry up and announce it, and then we could have kind of an idea.
Mhm.
I like it a lot. I should pull up the roadmap.
I look at it about every 2 days.
Do you really?
Yeah. Good night, Joy.
Night, Joy. Thank you. I don't know what
Excuse me.
Are you?
I got the hiccups.
That's pretty typical. She gets those a lot. Well, I'm having trouble finding the latest one.
Yeah, they've got the S-Line 400 Prime and the 600 Prime.
Yeah,
but
I shan't be doing either of those. Oh, and there's also going to be an S-Line 100 to 400, which that will probably be expensive.
yeah. But I want that 200 to 600.
Yeah, me too. Me too. So many cool lenses coming out. It's funny. I still the only Z mount lenses I have are the two kit lenses for the Z50. I don't have any designed for full frame FX Z mount lenses. I'm sure they are fantastic, but my problem with making that investment is I have everything in F mount, and to me they work great with the FTZ. So there's no sense in spending all that money. See, I think these ones that are blacked out,
They haven't been announced yet officially.
We should
put it on the other screen.
Yeah, we should put that on the other screen so everybody can see it instead of just me blabbering on about it. Oops, I need to. So here's the roadmap. And all of these that are black I think these are not officially announced yet, the black ones, but they've kind of let you know that they're coming. This is another one I'd love to have for
my aunt has that one.
And I wish you could kit that with a Z6, but you can't. So you have to pay full price. You can kit this with the Z5, this 24 to 200. I think, and that's another non S line lens,
right?
That I bet is optically fantastic. But I'd like to have that lens as a walk around lens, full frame, and as a landscape photography lens.
Yeah.
Because then you just need that and an ultra wide, and you're done for landscape. Love that little lens. We're using it right this second.
Yep.
The little 16 to 50, and let's see if it's on here somewhere. They're supposed to be. There it is. That's the only other DX lens that they have in the pipeline, an 18 to 140. But the lens that I want them to make DX exclusive is a 10 to 20 ultra wide DX Z mount. That's my wish list lens for sure. And here's the entire. Well, no, that's not the Holy Trinity. There's one of the Holy Trinity. There's two. Where's the? They should put that one over here. They should put this 14 to 24 2.8 with the other two.
I think they were going for like a.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. There's the manual focused 58 0.95. It's crazy. There's the 50 to 250 DX lens. So, you know, look at all those great cameras. At the end of the day, I don't think Nikon's going anywhere.
Nope.
So, and who was it that said that Nikon had
Hassan.
had a good financial statement?
Yeah, Hassan.
Well, that's great to know. Thanks for sharing that with us. What's everybody saying? Cuban Rum says get the 14 to 30 f4. I would love to have that lens someday, but I'd rather, even more so than that, I'd like to have a DX 10 to 20 ultra wide, because I enjoy hiking to a waterfall with the lightest gear possible, and the Z50 is that. Hassan said he just picked up the 50 millimeter 1.8E. Hassan, is that the Z mount lens?
I
didn't realize they had an E on the end of theirs, and I can't think of an F mount 50 millimeter lens with an E. No, old F mount. Huh, I didn't realize they had a 51.8E. I've got the G, which I love. Used it some today. Old pancake manual focus. Ah, okay. Interesting. We should Google that. Nikon 50 1.8E.
Better. Oh, very cool.
Yep, there it is. It does look like a little pancake, doesn't it? Made from 79 to 85. Welcome to my high school years. Junior high and high school. That's neat.
I like it.
Yeah, I like that. It's I guess that's an AIS. I think.
I don't know.
Cool.
Anywho.
Cool. Congrats on your purchase. And great bargains. How much did it set you back, Hassan, to pick that one up? If it's not none of my business. $1 million.
$50.
$50. Wow. Cool. Good for you. That is really great. You have to let us know what it's like shooting with it. Looks fun. Looks pretty fun indeed. So don't forget, and we're doing this live stream. It's going to be once again the first Thursday of the month is.
Bye, Mike.
Is where we're. Good night, Mike. That's going to be kind of. I don't know how long we're going to keep doing first Thursday of the month, but that's just kind of like our official live stream. We are liable to fire up on any Thursday night without a photo challenge. I'm not guaranteeing that we will, but I'm not saying that we won't either. We may just come on and start talking like we did 2 weeks ago tonight. That was, we had never done anything like that before. We had never done a live stream that wasn't either on location or had a photo challenge. But it turned out pretty good. A lot of viewership, a lot of participation. So we decided that we might do that again in the future, but I don't think 2 weeks from tonight we will, because we're going to probably the Sunday. What date is that?
The 21st, do you mean?
Yeah, probably sometime Sunday the 21st, that afternoon or early evening. We'll probably go live from South Carolina. In the marsh. See if we can find an alligator to show you.
Some gators.
I'm really hoping we'll see some shore shorebirds and wading birds.
We will.
Pretty isolated here. Yeah, I imagine so with 30 inches of snow outside. Have you, Blue Newt, have you had to shovel or have someone shovel the roof of your house? I've heard that that's a thing. When you get so much snow, it could cause your roof to collapse. You have to get somebody up there to shovel that stuff off. Can you imagine? Can you imagine having to have the roof of your house shoveled?
No, I don't like. Heather and Cole don't do good.
Yeah, you do. Just if you got.
I mean, I suck
if
it
you
up.
got if you got a banky.
Yeah, I gotta be under a banky or wearing multiple layers of clothing.
Yeah, multiple layers is good.
Oh.
I roof racked my roof to help ice dams. Interesting.
Blue Newt.
Ice dams. Oh, okay. I wonder if like there could be like a dam at the. I wonder if this is what he means. There could be like a dam.
We've never had to deal with this.
Yeah, that is wild. You could have a pool on top of your house where the snow is melting, but there's a dam at the bottom made by ice.
Wow.
Go ice fishing on the roof. Yeah, roof rack. So Blue Newt knows what's up with it for sure. That is wild. All right, well, we are going to call it a night. We very much appreciate everyone watching, and we look forward to the next one. Thanks, everyone, for sending in your pictures. Thanks for continued support of all our videos. Wouldn't that be weird if we made 3 videos a week and nobody watched them? So it means a lot that you folks tune in. And we will see you soon. Oh, I bumped your head. Bye-bye. Wildlife.
Doggies.
Wildlife and pets. Bye-bye. Ray, go open your lens.